Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield, and we are in Aquila City. We are a Rougen junior operative, and we are here to plant the confidential files at Laredo Firearms in Aquila City. Yeah, doing some nasty stuff for Rougen. Supposedly, what's on the slate? Let me look and see. Is there something on the slate that I can read? Confidential files. No, I can't. You cannot equip. No, I don't want to equip it. I want to read it. Can't read it. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Anyway, supposedly with the information that we will be leaving is true. It's stuff that Laredo wants kept secret. So we are here to plan it to put a kibosh to something. Some kind of deal.
Ever run into spacers?
Well, I can't go stealthy when I walk in the door and there they are.
Thank you again for all you've done for the retreat. Now, was there something I could help you with?
Yeah, she's the one that we have to bring down, and we just helped her.
Talk to Miss Lance if you want to make a purchase.
Can I get back
There's
here?
not enough to do around here.
There isn't?
You meet all sorts in Aquila City.
I think this is the firing range back here, isn't it? Well, the restrooms are back here, so we're allowed to come back here because of the restrooms. Stop. Employees only. Right. I'm assuming I'm coming up here. I'm assuming. Is there someone up? There is someone up here. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Who's that? Can I knock him out with my gun? He's looking at something. Can you go away? Can you go away? I think this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Very specific.
Someone locked that for a reason. Let us see what it is.
Okay. Another chest I have to do. I have a computer up here too. Alright, let's see what kind of secrets they have on their computer. Announcements. Reminder, security training. Oh, this is all this stuff. We got quarterly updates. All that for that. Okay, never mind. This is what we needed to go into chest. Isn't that we want to steal from it? We want to put information in there, right? Did I put it in there? It's acting like I didn't. Okay, I did. All right. Now I gotta get out of here. I'm being seen. You detected me. Are you gonna move so I can get out of here? Now go sit it in your chair. There you go. Should have noticed that the door was open. Okay, we did it. Whew, we did it, guys. I just go into the bathroom. Don't worry about me. Just go out this way. I like the lady. I'm sad that we had to do that to her, but this is all part of the game, isn't it? If I'm gonna be espionage. Okay, so let me go to my ship. I do like that spacesuit so much better. I'm so tired of that mantis one. Yep, return to imaging. Okay, I was right. Oh, I need to do some upgrades on it. Yeah, I should do that in that one weapon too. Let me think of it. Since I'm my research and everything in my ship now.
Ranger?
I'm not a ranger right now. I'm an operative. I'm a secret agent. Erusian. Whatever you want to call their name. I noticed I'm running out of CO oxygen a lot faster because I no longer have my mantis outfit on. Am I now going to be a senior? So I can get into the mission board? Done. Done and done.
I was hoping you'd show up soon. Is it done?
It's done and done. It's done, but hardly seems fair. Yeah, because I like the lady. Cakewalk, don't ever see it coming. Everything's set. The dish. Yeah, it's done, but hardly seems fair.
If you've got some morality issues, this definitely isn't the job for you. And the truth is, in this industry, this is about as fair as it gets. Laredo is far from squeaky clean, and believe me, we've got our own eyes out for their moves as well. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills.
Hey. Aren't I legally allowed some sort of break? Access is key. Well, I think I've more than proven myself by now.
It's a decent start, but we'll see. Your next assignment is to find the security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard.
Oh.
And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon.
I know.
Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands.
Oh, I don't have picking. What do you need the key card for?
We just need some easy access to competitor security. Sometimes obtaining a legitimate form of access is preferred over brute forcing it.
I don't have pickpocket. Any suggestions on getting the key card?
A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap.
You're stifling my creativity. Well, let's get started.
Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that key card without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Travel to Hope Tech. Wear a suit or security guard unit. Well, I have a suit. I have my syndicate boss suit. Is that what they're referring to? Yeah, it is. And that also gives me persuasion. I'm glad I kept this suit. It's come in handy for several
There's
different
always
things.
work to be done. Pace yourself, but make it a fast one.
Yeah, I definitely am running out of CO a lot faster. The Mantis suit gives me... But it didn't have anything about oxygen on it. It seems like I'm running out of it so much sooner. Was it my pack? Oh, drains 75% less O2 when running while encumbered. Oh, assisted carry drain. That's... That could be some of it right there. Though I'm not even close to being encumbered. But I am using my O2 a lot faster. So my weapon... I have the... here's a new one. Oh yeah, the Peacemaker. Nope. It already has a laser sight on it. Optic. Iron sights. It has a recon. Marks enemies while aiming. Sights for quicker target acquisition and visibility. Wow, the accuracy goes down a lot. Nope. Optic. That's where we're just looking at muzzle. Increases stability and hip fire. We don't care about that. Suppressor. Can I add a suppressor? Vastly reduces acoustic intensity while increasing accuracy at the cost of range. So my range goes from 56 down to 50. But the accuracy, is it worth the accuracy? It already has a, no it doesn't. It has a, do I want a suppressor? It doesn't increase the accuracy that much more. It's pretty accurate as it is. I would like to, the magazine and battery is what I want to increase the magazine. But I can't. Incredibly powerful rounds that can pass through multiple enemies. White hot rounds. Chemically tipped rounds that burn on contact. I don't remember having this before. It decreases the value. Gives me energy. Tactical round. Lighter mag that vastly increases aim down speed and reload speed. So you can only have one. You can't have both of them. Can you? I think that's the problem. So if I install this, does it take away the penetrator rounds?
I hope that
It does.
proves beneficial.
Damn, and I don't have the ability to do penetrator rounds. So I probably shouldn't have done that. fast increases aim down, sight speed, and reload speed. Incredibly powerful rounds that can pass through multiple enemies. Yeah, I probably should have saved that. I could always. Wow, because that really increases the physical damage a lot. I would have had an autosave. Oop. Let's see here. Yeah, I think when I came on here, I would have had an autosave. Let's do that. I hope this is it. Okay, yep, that's exactly it.
I've already packed my bag for Cora and Mom's big vacation sleepover. Coming soon.
Happy to listen.
All right. Well, the weapons I think I'm gonna leave alone. It's the spacesuit I wanted to work on because it's new. I can add ballistic shielding, EM shielding. Do ballistic. Explosive shielding. We can't do any of those. None of those. None of those. Okay. Let's do the pack. Oxygen reserve. Okay. I can. Oh, I can't do medic? I've done medic before. Oh, it does have medic on it. Okay. Never mind. Balanced. I got it. I have to put points into my. Yeah. Let's do this one. Energy. Can't do any of this. Oh, sensory array. Increases the range for enemy detection on the compass. Oh. Okay, that's a new one. Slot 3. Slot 4. Nope. And then, the mirror, here we go, advanced slot 1. I can do oxygen reserve. Aha.
If you have to wear it, you might as well fit it to your liking.
Exactly. Oop. Cancel. Minister emergency aid when health is low, recharges a short time after use. 8 items restore additional health and heal more quickly. Can I do regen? No. Okay, and boost pack. Oh, sorry. No, okay. That's it. Okay, so I was able to update some of it. Alright, retrieve the security key card.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
No.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Through here? No, this is the bathroom. Sorry, wrong place. Back here, okay.
You walk the factory floor? It's impressive stuff.
So I'm gonna take some of their persuasion also. Oh, I haven't been on the factory floor. I was going to, and I never did come down here.
Just 3 more.
You clearing your throat, are you? This is Bridget. Hi, Bridget. You have nothing to say?
Make your questions snappy. You missed the tour? Yeah, this is where it happens. Listen, I ain't exactly customer-facing, so just go on your way and neither of us will get in trouble.
Okay, how would I get you in trouble? I prefer the straight scoop instead of marketing bullet points, I'm sorry. How would I get you in trouble?
I don't have time for niceties or damned manners. I know one thing, how to ride these blockheads until we make something good.
Well, I prefer the straight scoop instead of marketing bullet points.
You do? Well, I guess we'll see. So here is the factory floor where you get to see me wrangle a bunch of morons into, oh, I don't know, doing their damn job.
You must be the boss then.
No, this is a Ron Hope joint, and you'd be wise to remember that. Mr. Hope built all of this, made this whole area more than some 2-credit agro plot. If you want to ask questions, make it quick. We got a tight delivery coming up.
Well, the working conditions seem intense.
This ain't no highfalutin New Atlantis desk job where everyone gets their after bleeding noon tea. This is Polvo. We work for a living. If you think this is tough, you try farming in the tundra. Believe me, these blockheads got it good.
And what's the deal with Ron Hope?
Polvo was just some nowhere dead ender until Ron Hope had a dream. Let's build sturdy, dependable ships. No nonsense, none of that damn Tayo glitz and glamour. Just a ship that flies right and will get you where you need going. Ron Hope's a goddamned hero.
Wow. So you run the whole floor?
Every rivet, every piece of plating goes through my team. If you've got a Hope Tech ship, it means I've crawled through every inch of her at least once.
Cool.
Yeah, bye already.
Bye already. I can't steal anything anyway. But there might be evidence or something down here. I don't know.
Yes, what?
Nothing. Something over here. A reactive gauge. Okay. Oop. We got a robot over there. Anything here? Nope. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with this person. Yep, through here. That's what I thought. Stop employees only. Okay, so how long does those things last? The hip things? Because I got 5 of them. They last for a 20% persuasion chance for 5 minutes. Okay, let's try it. Oh, you got a save over here.
Don't even think about trying anything. You need help with something?
Oh, I should have saved. I need you to hand over your security key card. I have a huge favor to ask you. I need to borrow your security key card.
That is a pretty huge favor. Especially coming from someone I don't even know.
Look, I don't have time for details, but it's an emergency. My job is on the line here. I really need this. No, it's an emergency.
Still, I'm not handing over this card without good reason. So start talking.
Persuade. Okay. Let's talk this over. I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card.
I wouldn't be asking if it wasn't so important. Give me what I want or you'll never get rid of me. Come on, I wouldn't joke about a situation like this. I've got a narrow window here, okay? Time's wasting. I wouldn't joke about a situation like this. Okay, let's do the important one first.
Maybe I can make an exception.
I'm not leaving. I've got a narrow window. I'm not leaving until you give me what I want. I've got a narrow window here, okay? Time's wasting. Oh!
Yeah, okay, I get it. All right, take it. But you better be quick.
Oh, I got it! Wow, I got it! Did it really make that much of a difference that... I know there was a safe. Oh, did she leave too, didn't she? Or was the safe? Right there. Is she gone? Where'd it go? Can we do it?
Let's go.
Assassin's Advanced Grindal. Credits.
Locks is admirable.
Since I'm gonna be here, might as well steal, right? Okay. So, we got it. Now we can go back to her. No, I hope I don't get in trouble. Oh, are they gonna see that I've got stolen stuff on me? Hmm? Okay. Okay. Looks like I got through there.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from that.
I'm getting a lot of miles on my ship. I'll tell you that. Little robot out of my way. Here she's up here. Please let me have access to the senior. I'm done.
Hey there. Got that key card for me?
Sure do. Would I be here if I didn't? Like taking candy from a baby.
I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better.
All right. Well, I got 2 med packs, thank you. I'm still questioning the legality of this job. Sowing discord. I'm always ready to screw over the competition. I hope this is a real challenge. My skills are languishing. Yeah.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Yep.
This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
I suspect a great many things could occur in the Astral Lounge without anyone taking notice.
Yeah, you're right about that. When it comes to influencing people, I'm the best you've got. All I need are the details. Dealing with people in a social space isn't really my thing. The Astral Lounge, the Astral Lounge sounds exciting. What is the significance of the Astral Lounge?
If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Rayusian. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astral Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us.
So I'll be in Benjamin Bale's territory.
Exactly. And since you seem to be familiar with him, you probably know how much we don't like to upset him.
So dealing with people in a social space isn't really my thing. When it comes to influencing people, I'm the best you've got. Really. All I need are the details.
The assignment is pretty easy. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails.
Initially, Infinity Ltd. And Quantum Synergies? What are these companies?
Infinity Ltd. Is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can.
Sounds like someone needs to be fired.
It's already been taken care of. All you need to worry about is the job at hand. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director, Zola Adisa, and their Financial Manager, Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points.
Can you give me a breakdown on Zola's and Arthur's dossiers?
I suppose I can give you a brief rundown. We'll start with Zola. Zola is a born and bred executive, runs in the family, so she's highly accustomed to an upper-class lifestyle. She's a narcissist who's also obsessed with public perception, both of her and Quantum Synergies. She wants to be associated with the latest and greatest, so she's drawn to innovation and quality.
If she's into innovation and quality, she should be working here. Yeah.
She's considered it, but she's next in line to be CEO over at Quantum.
Okay.
If she came here, she'd have to deal with stiff competition.
True.
As for her talking points, the key things to remember are, Infinity is the cheap version of Ryujin. They're a follower, not a leader, and they lack any sense of clear vision.
And why does Infinity Ltd. Lack clear vision?
Infinity has struggled with leadership and turnover for a long time now. Lucas Drexler is probably the 5th CEO they've had in the past few years.
That's not
Plus,
good.
it's hard to keep good employees when much better corporations who will pay more are out there.
So Infinity is a follower. Do they have any original products of their own?
They've launched several, but none survive long. Nothing that would be as big as neuroamps or grav drives. That's why they've taken to just following whatever trends companies like Ryujin set. If they can't make money off ingenuity, they can certainly sell someone a cheaper version of a more expensive product they may want.
No. How's Infinity the cheap version of Ryujin?
Infinity Ltd's strategy to make money is to cut cost on quality.
Okay.
You can compare any one of our products to theirs and see it almost instantly. Low-grade synthetics, flimsy thin materials, high energy usage, they issue at least 1 or 2 recalls a year.
All right, I think I've got all that.
Just remember, you can refer to the dossier at any time as a refresher. Now, on to Arthur Cruz. Arthur is a self-made man, and he prides himself on that. He's a full package, having both an extremely good knack for numbers and knowing how to talk to people. As Quantum Synergy's financial manager, he's all about driving profit with as little risk as possible. He makes decisions based on facts and heavily researched trends.
I'd love to get some of his thoughts on what constitutes acceptable risk. Sounds like any corporation would be lucky to have him. Yeah, acceptable.
It sounds like the two of you could really hit it off. Arthur's a great talker, but even the best can lose an audience when finance is the topic.
Yep.
Talking points for Arthur are aimed at steering him toward Ryujin over Infinity Ltd. Ryujin's profits are 25.7% higher than Infinity's, even with a superior quality product. Infinity's profits are fabricated. They're one audit away from ruin. We have a history of being financially secure that's never wavered, and we have the legal and marketing teams to handle anything that might threaten that.
So why are Arthur's talking points trying to steer him towards Rajun?
Quantum Synergies is the top name in ship OS. Their reputation has allowed them to keep the best engineers on their payroll. We can't deny that working with them would be beneficial for us, and Arthur is our best bet in making that happen. Besides, an open collaboration gives us easier access to information we'd otherwise have to find a more clever means of discovering.
How do we know so much about Infinity's profits versus our own?
We keep an extremely close eye on our competition. Thanks to operatives like you, that information is almost always at our disposal.
All right, I think I have everything I need to know.
Sounds like you're ready then. I'd still highly recommend reading the dossiers, though. Sometimes bullet-pointed statements can stick out in minds easier than conversation.
I'll memorize every line and read the dossier so I say all the right things. Got it.
Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting.
How do I get access to swap Nina's presentation?
If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager.
Oh,
Boone
yes.
appreciates credits, if you know what I mean.
How did you manage to get this presentation in the first place?
We got lucky on that one. Nina was making some last-minute changes to it at her own home and happened to save it to her personal data storage. Of course, we were able to access it, so we fabricated our own with new figures and put it on an Infinity Ltd slate. Assuming she's using an Infinity Ltd slate is a bit of a gamble, but one we're willing to take.
Swapping the presentation will make Infinity look incompetent.
Exactly. And that incompetence will be enough for them to further question this deal. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you.
Oh.
We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it?
Why do I need to dress appropriately?
Business
I think I know
executives
why.
aren't going to take advice from just anyone.
Yep,
Show up looking like an Ebbside street rat or mercenary for hire, and you're lucky if they'll even acknowledge you.
What if I'm not really into suits? The only news you'll be hearing is how that deal fails miserably. Yep.
Just don't let that confidence give you a false sense of security. And remember, no incidents.
Okay. So, we have the dossier on Arthur Cruz. Notable relationships, none. Self-made man. Personality, charismatic and friendly. Enjoys talking to people. Stickler for facts and details. Driven by credits and how to increase his accounts. Financial security is everything. Talking points. Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Regime's profits are 25.7% higher and produce a higher quality product. Infinity's marketing and legal teams can't compete to Regime's. Regime Industries provides financial security. Zola's. Notable relationships. Dela Adisa Mother, retired CFO, Inception Technologies. Imania sister, public relations, Centauri Mills. Personality, narcissistic, obsessed with public perception, appreciation for professionalism in manner and appearances, drawn toward innovation, enjoys being part of something new. Quality is key, strong dislike to be associated with anything less, yet they're, okay. Talking points, Infinity Ltd is the cheap version of Rajun. Infinity is a follower, not a leader when it comes to innovation. Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization. Praise quantum synergies if the opportunity is presented. And then a fitted business suit. Nina's presentation. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm wearing a fitted business suit, which gives me... Oh, persuasion chance. So it's a 10%. What was my other one? My boss suit gives me 5. Oh, this one gives me more persuasion. I'm going to be getting rid of my boss suit then. Because this one gives me 10%. Okay, interesting. So I need to influence against... Alright. Against Infinity, LTD. Here we go. I don't like the look of this though. Oops. Yeah, I don't like the look of it. I don't like that half.
Can I help you?
I work here, dude. I don't like the way it is half long and half short. I think that just is stupid. I know they were trying to, you know, come up with something different, look kind of futuristic and all that good stuff. It just doesn't look good. I don't think. So we need to go to the Astro Lounge.
I'm a little busy right now.
Operation run by Argos extractors was attacked by the Crimson.
Here we go. That's not what I wanted. All right, aid. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, just autosave.
What's up?
Hey. So there's two different places here for him? Get out of my way, little robot. Are you in here? Okay, this is Arthur. Okay.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business.
You look like quite the businessman yourself. The Astro Lounge never fails to impress. Speaking of business, I'd like to talk to you. The Astro Lounge never fails to impress.
Ain't that the truth? And especially so for business meetings. You want to impress a client? The Astro Lounge is the place to do it. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity LTD, do you?
No, and I'd hate for anyone to think so. If I wanted to work in tech, I'd choose, no.
Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why.
Well, Infinity profits are fabricated. One audit would ruin them. Their one investigation went from a massive lawsuit. Their books aren't legit. They're struggling. You'd just be shackling yourself to one big mess. Infinity profits are fabricated.
That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances.
To compare, Regime's profits are 25.6% higher, quality included. Infinity spends most of their fiscal year in the red. I'm surprised Infinity can even afford the bill here. Thought you were in the business of making money, not losing it. Yeah, to compare.
Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
Okay. I thought I was supposed to also, change some... I already did that. I thought I was supposed to put some data somewhere that was wrong. Anyway, now we need to go talk to her. And she's over here, of course.
Having fun?
Hey, yeah! You wanna dance? Awesome!
Oops, she's up here.
Hey there.
Someone came dressed to impress. Here on business, or just out to escape?
Well, actually, I'm here to talk to you. A little bit of both. Business, of course. Escaping. Actually, I'm here to talk to you.
Well, consider me intrigued. All right, stranger. Let's hear it.
A deal with Infinity Ltd. That sounds risky. Does bringing you out to a fancy setting like this really work in Infinity's favor? Let's do the persuade.
Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me.
Infinity Ltd. Is the cheap version of Rejune. Infinity Ltd. Cuts corners and still can't match. Infinity Ltd. Isn't a strong brand. I figured you'd be more into quality. Yeah, they can't match Rejune.
Cheap is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched Infinity, but your comment gives me pause.
Infinity lacks clear vision with constant reorganization. Infinity's leadership is constantly changing. I think you'd want a stable partner. I've heard they're run by a bunch of idiots. They lack clear vision with constant reorganization.
Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception.
Yep.
And Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now, so it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
You're very welcome. So, switch Nina Hart's presentation. Okay. I knew there was something else.
Yeah? Oh, man. I'm flying right now.
So where are we going for this one? Is it in here?
Got a problem?
No, I don't. Aha. You're in my way, Andraja.
Where did you learn to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
No, it wasn't my training as a miner. In here? Melon Canaps. Okay. Can I shut the door? Yes, we can. You didn't see anything. All right, we're back. back and forth, back and forth. These are the kind of games, quests that I don't like. There she is. I never realized she was down here looking out on everybody. Do I know? Am I now a senior? Please. Senior operative.
Just the person I wanted to see. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it?
Nope. Hope it worked. Socializing really is my thing. Piece of cake.
You're a natural. I'm not just saying that because I hired you. The Astral Lounge can be overwhelming for some, with all its bells and whistles. Tie that in with manipulating people who are the equivalent of their boss's boss, most junior-level ops would start to show their cracks. Overall, not bad for your first high-profile assignment. You even earned yourself a bonus, which Lyndon was more than happy to give.
It is good that our restraint is appreciated.
Are bonuses common?
Only as common as the flawless assignments you pull off. No one wants to clean up a mess. It takes a toll on several departments, which is why we like to promote a clean assignment.
And who's Lyndon?
Don't tell me you forgot already. Our financial guru? They're brilliant with numbers. Also, if you ever want an honest opinion about anything, just ask them. They're honest to a fault, and often give their opinion on something whether you want it or not.
Well, thank you for the bonus.
It's well deserved. Just keep making me look good, and there'll be more where that came from. But no rest for the weary at Ryujin. We've got a decent backlog of assignments, and they just keep coming, so I hope you're still good to go. At least this next one will be a break from all the chatter.
So I got 11,000. What's the new one? Accidents happen. Good. Less human interaction, the better. Yeah.
Most days, I'm in complete agreement. Your next assignment is to remind the competitor of their place in the corporate food chain. Some call it retaliation, but we like to think of it as tough love.
Tough love? Is this like the Salt Corp assignment?
Not quite. When you uploaded that virus onto KeltCorp's network, that was a warning intended to slow down their internal productivity. KeltCorp suffered the effects of that silently, although I guarantee they endured some serious client complaints. This assignment is about making our target look completely negligent in the public eye.
What did this competitor do to upset the company?
Let's just say we don't tolerate theft or smear campaigns against us. If you want to steal in this industry, you better not get caught. And if you want to tarnish our good name, you better be ready for repercussions.
You're just teaching them a lesson. No, I'm ready for the details.
Most corporations live and die by public perception.
Yep.
Trusted products lead to a good reputation, which leads to profits. And, like it or not, we're all here for the profits. Your assignment is to plant an ARC device. The ARC will allow us to frame our competitor for gross negligence and tank the public's perception.
What is this ARC device?
ARC stands for Assault, Reprogram, Corrupt. We think of it as a multi-tool of sorts. The ARC locates hard wiring and manipulates the information current being sent back and forth. Depending on the situation, it's designed to do all sorts of things, but inevitably, they all result in malfunction.
Well, gross negligence sounds like people could get hurt.
You're not wrong. Believe me, we don't take these assignments lightly. They're also one of few that Masako herself needs to sign off on, and only our most trusted operatives receive them. You just need to plant the ARC and avoid detection. Our technicians will handle the rest, and they're instructed to avoid as much harm as possible.
Travel to Hoptech again. Oh my gosh, really? Well, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. I don't know if I'm going to be pursuing this one
It's
because
always
I'm
interesting
ready
to see who dares to make a move on Ryujin in the first place.
Because I'm ready for
The
something
competition
else.
always pays.
So if you're
heavily,
enjoying, click like,
but
leave
no
a
one
comment,
seems to ever learn.
subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.